Good morning, everyone. It's Jim Carpenter. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I basically wanted to go over a little situation that I had recently with a piece of equipment that I bought from Harbor Freight. I want you to know up front, this is not a video to slam Harbor Freight. It's just an informational video, because the problem I ran into with the piece of equipment, I couldn't find any information on YouTube. So even if this only gets 15 or 20 views, that's 15 or 20 people that may not have to experience what I experienced. So let me explain what happened. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I really appreciate YouTube, and there's a couple of channels that I follow, and they both bought the plate compactor from Harbor Freight, and I watched them take them out of the box, open them up, put a little more oil in them, put some gas in them, pull it 2 times, and they started. Great. So I go to the local Harbor Freight here in my hometown, and I purchase the same compactor. Maybe you can see this. Okay, so I get it home, we take it out of the box. Obviously I'm excited. We put gasoline in it, and we pull and we pull and we pull. It's not starting. This ain't good. So we put about 45 minutes in it, you know, put some starting fluid in it, and then some basic troubleshooting, and it wouldn't start. So I said, you know, why not? It's under warranty. So I took it back to another store. The other store was several more miles away, which meant more gasoline, more transportation time, more everything. Got another one, pulled it out of the box, filled it up with gas, topped off the oil, ready to go. Pulled and pulled and pulled. At this point I'm getting a little bit concerned, because my truck gets 8 miles to the gallon. I'm making all these trips. I'm using personnel to transport the equipment back and forth. I'm inquiring cost. So a friend of mine has a small engine repair shop. So I took it to him and I said, look, Fred, you know, I want to pay you to just get this thing started. I need this compactor. Fred called me in an hour and said, carpet's ready to go. And I said, oh great, what was wrong with it? Well, it turned out that the kill switch was defective. And what Fred did was disconnect the ground to the coil, pulled it 2 times, and it started just like all the other ones on the YouTube channels I've been watching. So now I'm going to take a minute, and I'm going to go out in the back of the truck, and I'm going to show you the wire you need to disconnect to troubleshoot this. Now, obviously there could be other things wrong with your engine, but I knew a brand new engine, it had to be simple. And at this point I have 2 choices. I can replace the switch or go to Harbor Freight and warranty it. I'm not doing all that. But I have a theory, and this may help you. Is lawn equipment, especially at my age, I don't see so well. So I look down at all them knobs and I can't read whether it's fast, slow, choke, not choke, gas on, gas off. I just can't see the labels, and I don't typically wear my glasses. So my advice, and it's only advice, take it or leave it, is that once you start the equipment and you have all the knobs in the positions they need to be in, choke and all that, you instead of hitting the kill switch to shut it off and leaving that gas in that carburetor for several months to potentially gum up and plug up your carburetor, then you just reach down and you hit one knob. You take the fuel shut off, and you turn it off. You let the piece of equipment die. The next time you want to use the piece of equipment, you turn the gas back on, fills up the dry carburetor, put the choke on, pull it, take choke off, and start over again. So with all that being said, let's go out to the truck and I'll show you this wire. Alright, so here we are. The plate compactor. I got a little bit of dew on the equipment this morning. It's early. It's sitting here. I'll get a little bit closer. And the wire was just these two wires right here. He just severed those wires and it started right up. So here's your on and off switch. I'm not even going to use that anymore. I'm going to tape this mess up. Or I could leave this open, and if I needed an emergency kill switch, I could just do that. I may even do that. But anyhow, I hope this information was helpful for someone who may have bought a brand new compactor out of the box and it wouldn't start. Thank you. Like and subscribe.